So it's a gorgeous day today, and we'll just make our way off the car park. We've parked in the overflow car park, but there is a main car park that we're walking up to now. But you can just see through that, behind that tree there, can you start to see now the castle appearing there? Crathes Castle, built in the 16th century. What a glorious day as well. Now all this land here around us, you can go for lovely walks. It's all part of the gardens and the grounds of Crathes Castle. Absolutely stunning, it really is. Well worth a visit if you're near Banchory in Aberdeenshire. Go.
Aye then, so apparently, according to the National Trust in Scotland, the Burnett family did indeed live in Crathes Castle for 350 years, but it actually dates back to 1323 when Robert the Bruce gifted and granted them all the nearby land. So there's a lot of history to Crathes Castle. Interesting, isn't it?
It is interesting, and again, as I said before, all our information is coming from the National Trust website, so check it out. Now here we go, as we turn this corner here, hopefully we get a good view of the castle. There it is. Not sure if we can go in here. Can we go in here?
Something else as well, if I can just say, Mike, is again according to the National Trust Scotland, it's haunted.
Is it haunted?
Apparently so. And apparently it's got its very own legendary ghost, the Green Lady. And she's said to have been sighted occasionally over the centuries. So not only do we have a very interesting historic, it's only a small castle, it's nothing massive, but yeah, we've got something very interesting there.
Right, we'll keep walking round. Let's go to the front if we can. So all this land you can walk, well I think we can. We'll keep walking, nobody's told us off yet. That's a good thing. It's not a massive castle, it's only a small castle. It's not like Edinburgh Castle or Balmoral, just a small one. Right, we're going to make our way around to the castle itself. So we're getting closer to it, folks. There it is. Now you've got all these little buildings as well. I'm not sure what this one is, like a little gatehouse or something, isn't it that? But the grounds are fantastic, they really are well kept, as you can see. But there we go, there's the castle. I think we'll have a walk just along this path here, and then we'll get to these benches that I can see just ahead, and hopefully we'll get a nice view. And I'll tell you what, the weather is absolutely stunning. I mean, it was freezing this morning, there was ice on the car when we left. But where are we?
Come to a dead end.
Dead end, yeah, nice bench though.
We're doing well.
And there's the castle. Isn't it great? So there we go, folks, there's the castle. Now just as I pan round, look. Again, weather fantastic. There you go, you've got some outbuildings there. Now I think they've turned those sort of things into shops and gift shops, cafes maybe, but we'll go and take a look. So just as we walk up this trail here, now this, if I just pan around, there we go, there's the castle. You can see that there. And then if you were to follow this path that we're on now, all the way up, that leads you to the toilets and gift shop just on the left there. Little gift shop. And yeah, cafe.
Yeah, and apparently on the door as well, the cafe is dog friendly, folks. So if you bring your dog with you to the marvellous walks that there are around Crathes Castle Gardens, then they can get a treat or two from the cafe, because I've seen a big tub of them as we walked into the little toilets.
And it's free, isn't it? That?
I believe the treats on the side are free, but
yeah, and there we go, there's the cafe.
Not sure what else that they offer for dogs in there, but yeah, it's dog friendly.
Little seating area and cafe and toilets just there.
It'd be interesting whether, when they say it's dog friendly, whether it's dog friendly if you sit outside or dog friendly.
I did see dogs in there. I saw dogs in there.
Oh, well, there you go then.
Yeah.
That answers that. But even if you don't go into the castle, like we're not going in the castle today, but there are some marvellous walks around here that you can do. So
Yeah, so we'll just keep walking down here. These are the gardens now. These stretch for, you know, a long way, these gardens, and they're very well kept. It's cost me today £5 to park, but I would imagine that's for the whole day. We're not going to be here that long, but yeah, very interesting. Now I'll just pan round. Here's the front of the castle. There we go. Stunning, isn't it, that? Especially today with the sunshine.
yeah, apparently Robert the Bruce gifted the Burnett family the Horn of Lees and the walled garden that's here as well. So I presume it's all these gardens that we can see around us.
Credit to the gardener. Look at the shape of all this privet and bushes. Look at that. That takes some work, doesn't it?
That must take ages.
Sculpture. But there's a nice ornate wall there, and we'll go and take a walk over there and just take a look over the other side of that wall, because that must take you down into other gardens as well, I would think. Yeah, there we go. Just take a look at that. And there we are. We'll take a walk round there shortly, but they're all well kept. Now I'm just going to pan around once again. We've got some more here, and there we go. That's a great shot of the castle, isn't it, that? That really is. So it's actually bigger than you think. I mean, it'd be nice to live there. Wouldn't fancy the heating bills. Yeah, go and find out, and I'll just. So we've just been to get to gain entry to the gardens, but unfortunately you have to pay there.
Yeah, £7.50 to get into the gardens, which is a bit steep, in my opinion. You know, especially when you've already paid £5 to get into.
That's £7.50 each.
Yeah, £7.50 each, I would imagine. And then I did briefly pop into the castle just to sort of get some idea of entry prices. So as it stands as of today, we're now in March 2025. Entry prices per adult are £17.50. You can get concessions for about £13.50 to £14. Family ticket is roughly sitting at round about £39. A one adult family ticket is about £33 to £36. And a young Scot apparently is £1, but I'm sure that's more now because these are old prices according to the website. But if you are a National Trust member, a Scottish National Trust member, then you can get in free, I am led to believe. So quite an expensive castle to explore given its size. But hey, you can tell you're in the Royal Deeside area.
Yeah, so what you'll find, folks, as we're walking around here, you've got these trails that you can go on. You've got the West Trail and the Lee Way there. But also, you've noticed you get these wooden carvings as well. Now, I'm not sure what that is. Any idea, Elaine?
Pine marten, I think.
Pine marten? Yeah, could be, couldn't it?
You've probably got quite a few around in the woodlands.
Yeah, I would say it is. But it's great, isn't it, the way they've done that? And then there's more about as well. So what we're going to do is just continue walking up here now, folks, towards Caroline's garden. Now, again, I'll just slowly pan round, and just ahead of us through there, if you follow this trail all the way through, the castle is just there. So we're not a million miles away from the castle, we're just following the grounds, but there are lots and lots of places you can walk, so it's difficult really to know which are the best places to go if you've not been before, which we haven't.
Caroline's Garden is indeed on the West Trail leeway side, because I took a photograph of the sign.
On the leeway, okay.
According to the sign, it's right, West Trail leeway that way on.
Let's
so
hope it's worth it. Let's hope it's worth it. Okay, we'll keep plodding on. Yeah, just look at the size of these trees now, old they are, folks. Look at that. I can't even begin to tell you how tall that is, but I'll come and take a look at that. Oh, there's a sign on this one. Let's have a look. What's it say? Lawson Cypress. Yeah. Wow. And then we'll just pop across here and we'll just take a look. Do you want to go and have a look at that one, Elaine, and let me know what that is? That's like a long-leaved Christmas tree. Is that such a thing?
It's an umbrella pine.
An umbrella pine?
Yeah. Champion tree. So umbrella pine is something that's got a number under it, so maybe it's something you have to look for, there's something you have to do. And that one there is a champion tree. Yeah, so
they literally go all the way around here as well. So you've got all these walks. Now we're off the beaten track now. I wonder if this is Caroline's Garden.
Well, given the fact that I've just tripped over a route, I wouldn't think it's very wheelchair friendly.
Right, what have we got here? Let's have a look at this sign. Now this is Caroline's Garden. Yeah, a former rock garden restored by Youth in Trust and dedicated to the memory of, I'll zoom in on that, Caroline Crichton Stewart, who loved this place. 17th of June 1986 that.
You not have to go that way though to be,
I'm not sure.
Access friendly for...
That would be access friendly, across
that
there.
That path there.
That path for the wheelchairs. But yeah. Sort of heading out back onto the main track now, away from Caroline's Garden, but they've done some tree felling here, look. Maybe a storm or something affected that. But I think what we'll do, we'll head back towards the castle now. Because we've found Caroline's Garden, which is that on the left there that you can see. There we go. So here's another one of these trees, folks. Now look at this. Again, I mean, we must be talking, what, 60 or 70 foot tall, maybe more. But what is this?
It's a noble fir.
A noble fir.
I'm not even going to go to pronounce the actual
I'm not
Latin
sure what that
name.
is. And it was planted roughly in 1860, and it's introduced from northwest USA. There we go.
Wow.
Amazing. Yeah, there we go, folks. Crathes Castle here in Aberdeenshire near Banchory. If you are coming, bring your wallet, you'll need it. But we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching this video from me, Brummy in the Highlands, and Elaine as well, who's assisted me today.
I haven't seen the Green Lady either.
No, well, we didn't go in, did we?
No.
But it didn't say where she was.
True.
So it's absolutely been a fantastic day, hasn't it? Weather-wise, and you know, we couldn't have wished for better weather. So we'll leave it there, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed it, press the subscribe button and tick the bell for notifications of any future videos, and don't forget to like it.
Yeah, it really helps the channel to grow if you can do that, folks. And as I said, it costs you absolutely nothing. So yeah, give all those bits and bobs a tick for us.
So we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching once again, folks, and we'll see you all very soon.